I am a student of University of Falun Gong, and my topic of research is investigation of impact at temperature at gas pipeline. First, I would like you to know the table of content is introduction, climate, temperature effects, worker, pipeline, welding, conclusion, recommendations. So, firstly, I would introduce my topic, why I choose this topic, and why I did research on specifically on temperature effects. As the pipelines are located at the center of Australia, where the temperature is usually very high, and this definitely the high temperature has negative effects on living beings and other things that came under its influence. So it's basically about the safety of all these things from the temperature. Then, the temperature around the globe has been changing. The latest research that has been carried out in Australia proves that the temperatures, both its extremes, have been increasing. That is, at the low temperature has been increasing as well as the high temperature. As you can see by the figure, that the low temperature has been increasing at less rate than the high temperature, and this research has been basically done or conducted by getting the data of 112 different locations all around Australia. So as the temperature has been increasing at this rate, you can easily figure out that it has hazardous effect, and it has not yet been considered as a problem or like this kind of temperature change, but it will definitely in the future. Then the effect of this temperature that I have discussed in my research is basically on the workers, pipelines, and welding. Firstly, the research or the studies on the people related to the sportsmen and military has been evidently it's present in a large quantity, but the research on the worker is not yet being so much done. But as you know that the gas pipelines are located in the center of Australia, where the workers usually work in the open on the open environment, so it came directly under influence of the temperature. The temperature at the center of Australia is usually higher than the normal body temperature, that is 35 degrees centigrade, and the workers' suit or the suit they wear for the protection or for safety is also enhancing the effects of this temperature. So while discussing about the effects, I would like you to know that the effects basically that occurs on the workers, usually it affects the activeness and responsiveness of a person, and the temperature and performance have indirect relation. When the temperature increases, the performance decreases. As you can see by the figure, that the working capability of a person usually decreases when the temperature increases from the normal body temperature, that is 35 degrees centigrade. So the working capability of a person is also decreasing, and and when the temperature is high from the body temperature, or is near the body usually excretes the fluid which to make the body temperature normal, but it results into dehydration because of excessive loss of fluid. So the other effect is on pipeline. As pipeline we usually use as is in which the carbon quality is less because it's cheaper, but this less carbon quality pipeline is usually exposed to the corrosion. So we have to use the X100 grade steel pipeline, and because this is long lasting too, but still it will result into a corrosion. So to protect the pipeline, one used to do the coating on the pipeline, which is known as the uh, fusion bonded coating or fusion bonding epoxy coating. Well, fusion bonding epoxy coating is used according to the location on the pipeline. If we discuss about the mid section of the pipeline, so there the mid length coating is used, and at the joints we use the field joint coating. And the and sorry about that. And when the temperature reaches the critical glass temperature, this coating even started to get damaged. Usually it's a field joint coating, but usually get damaged. Then it's welding. The effect of temperature on welding, as it don't have a direct relation with the welding or inefficiency, but it has a relation that after doing welding, uh, the joint strength or the weld strength usually get reduced by the effect of the temperature, as there's different type of welding including that. So hot plate welding, vibration welding, ultrasonic welding, and the laser welding. So if there is inefficiency in the welding, then there will be a dent in the pipeline. So in order to conclude my presentation, I would say that not only the working performance that has been influenced by the temperature effect, but it's also the work efficiency, which includes the project whole itself. Working performance usually includes the worker performance and the building, etc. But working efficiency, whole of the project will get affected and will result into a failure. And it will also temperature effects will affect also the habitat living there. So in the end, I would recommend that worker safety should be of very much importance. So government of Australia should focus on the worker safety, as their suit they are wearing usually is to protect them from different fires and something like that while doing welding and etc. But this is enhancing the effects of the temperature on them. And the other thing also, good quality steel should be used during the pipeline construction, that is X100. And temperature coating, while considering the temperature coating, I would say that the temperature this coating should be resistive to the temperature, that is it could be a much higher temperature than like it is right now. So and the welding errors should be avoided. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your time.